Hello people of all faces, my name is Mr. Binoculars and welcome back to Mr. Binoculars Christmas Carols. You see, this is different. And it's going to be this like this for the rest of the series, because my fucking camera has a shit capacity. Anyway, let's get back to this third story. That hopefully will be recorded right now. This is the longest one, by the way. And it's also my personal favorite. Where the fuck is it? Oh man. There we go. Episode 3. The Christmas Prophecy. Jessie is a girl that most people choose to stay away from. She's not like any other in the town of Willyville. But she is not any different when it comes to Christmas. She loves Christmas just as much as all the other folks. On a snowy day on December 2017, on December 17th, I can't even read. She walked past a box. On the box there was a sign that said "Free Kittens." In there was something that she loved. Fuck. If there was something more, fuck. If there were, Let's start over. On the box there was a sign that said "Free Kittens." If there was something she loved other than Christmas, it was kittens. There was only one kitten left in the box, and Jessie picked it up and brought it back home. It was a white kitten that she named Kitty. It seemed to like it. Jessie was so tired, so she went to the bed and fell quickly asleep. The next day, she bought some cat food and other cat-related things. At the store, she met Julian. Julian is Jessie's best friend. Jessie, how are you? Julian said. I'm fine. I found a kitten yesterday. It was in a box that said "Free Kittens" on it, Jessie said. Oh, cats are cute. What's its name? Julian said. Kitty, Jessie said. Kitty? Well, that's a bit cliché, don't you think? Julian said. Yes, I know, but it seemed to like it, so I keep calling her that, Jessie said. Anyway, got any plans? Julian asked. Nothing other than taking care of my new cat, or kitten. You can come over and meet her if you want, Jessie said. I would love to, Julian said. Well, I have to get going. My cat is probably very hungry, Jessie said. Okay then, goodbye, see you later, Julian said. Bye, Jessie said, as she walked to the desk and to pay for the items. God. It wasn't far to go home. There wasn't any snow today. When she came home, she immediately began filling Kitty's freshly bought bowl with the freshly bought cat food. Kitty, it's dinner, Jessie said. Kitty came so fast she almost couldn't finish her sentence. Not long after that, a knock was heard on the door. A knock on the door was heard. Jessie opened the door. Julian was standing there. Come in, Jessie said. Julian walked in and took off her jacket. Where's the cat? Julian asked. She's in the living room. I just fed her. It says he and him. You can think to the reason later on. They walked into the living room. Kitty walked slowly up to Julian. She's so cute, Julian said. I know, right? Jessie said. Julian patted the kitty. Kitty purred. Seems like she likes it. She likes you, man. I mean, Jessie said. Then I like her as well, Julian said. Let's just watch television, Jessie said, and turn on the TV. They both watched a Christmas movie that was airing on one of the channels. I love this movie, Julian said. I love this one too, Jessie said. They continued watching the movie. When the movie was over, Julian said, I have to go home now. It was nice to see you again and meet your beautiful cat. See you later. Okay, see you later, Jessie said. Can't even read. Quite a lovely lady, a manly voice said. Jessie turned around and was scared. No one was there. Who's there? Jessie said. I'm down here, the voice said. Jessie looked down. It's me, Kitty, your cat. The cat said. You can talk, Jessie said. Of course I do. It was nice of you to give me a home, Kitty said. Oh, go, I'm going crazy, Jessie said. You're not crazy? I'm crazy! Oh, that's a reference to Futurama. You're not crazy, Kitty said. I'm sorry. You're just the first animal that I ever had a conversation with, Jessie said. And you're the first human that I ever talked to, Kitty said. You're a male cat? Jessie said. Yes, I'm a male. Even though Kitty is most popular by female cats, I still like it, Kitty said. Good, because I still can, so I'm still calling you Kitty, Jessie said. Kitty purred. I'm okay with it, Kitty said. How can I talk? Jessie said. I am here, and I can talk because I was chosen for something, but I don't remember what, Kitty said. I can't wait until Julian, Jessie said. You can't tell anyone, Kitty said. But she's my best friend. I never hold any secrets from her, Jessie said. You got scared when you found out that I could talk, so she can faint and get in a serious coma when she finds out, like Julian, Kitty said. First off, I was not scared of you. I was scared because I thought someone was sneaking into my house while I was at the door talking to Julian. Secondly, Julian is awesome. She watches a lot of horror movies, and she didn't get scared of any of them, Jessie said. Plus, she also likes movies with talking animals, especially cats, she added. Okay, you sold me. Tell her, but I don't think she's going to believe you, Kitty said. Oh, I'll make her believe, Jessie said, as she grabbed the phone to text Julian. A couple of minutes later, Julian responded, I'm coming over tomorrow. The next day, Julian came. What's the thing you need to show me? She said. Do you remember Kitty? Jessie said. Yes, you showed him to me yesterday, Julian said. He can talk, Jessie said. Yeah, right, Julian said in disbelief. He really does, Jessie said. Jess, I'm not buying that. Don't try to prank me, Julian said. You don't believe me? Fine. I'm going to show you that he talks, Jessie said. Kitty, would you speak for me? Jessie said. Kitty didn't give any response. Come on, Kitty. Please. She's not going to tell anybody, Jessie said. Still no response. Please, Kitty, do it for me. Tell her what you told me yesterday, Jessie said. You're quite lovely, Kitty said. Julian was so surprised that he didn't say any words. I meant to say. Ha! I knew it. I knew I weren't crazy, Jessie said. If you are, then we're both crazy, Julian said. Kitty, you said you were chosen for something, Jessie said. I told you I don't remember, Kitty said. Can you at least try? Jessie said. No, I just don't remember, Kitty said. But, Jessie said, enough of that. I said I don't remember it, Kitty said. I don't have any plans today. I don't even need to go to work, so I guess I can hang out with you, Julian said. So, what are we going to do? Jessie said. It's December 18th, so we can buy Christmas presents for our family, Julian said. Okay, let's buy presents then, Jessie said. And I'll wait here, Kitty said. Okay, see you later, Jessie said as she went to the mall with Julian. After a few hours at the mall, they sat down together at the cafe. Look what I got from my boyfriend Marcus, Julian said, as she held up an ugly Christmas sweater. It's nice, but do you think he's going to like it? Jesse said. Or asked. Yes, I think so. And I bought one just like it to myself, Julian said. What have you bought? Julian said. I can't tell you that, Jesse said. Then show me, Julian said. No, it's for you, Jesse said. Let me have a look, Julian said. No, it will ruin the purpose of wrapping it in, Jesse said. You're not fun, Julian said. Besides, I have to find a present for Kitty, Jesse said. I can help you, Julian said. They discussed what they should buy for Kitty. Eventually, they decided they should buy a ball of yarn. I meant buy. It actually says buy. B-Y. When they did that, they went home. Maybe I should join for a sleepover, Julian said. I would love that. We haven't had one for ages, said Jesse. Jesse said. Great. I'm just going home to get my stuff, and then I come back, Julian said. As she went to her house. Julian didn't live too far away from Jesse. Just a simple walk. Jesse went right inside her house. About 30 minutes later, Julian returned with her stuff. Great. Let's begin with the sleepover, Jesse said. They had fun all evening. It was almost like they were children again. Hours passed, and they both became tired. Let's go to bed. I'm so tired, Jesse said. Me too, Julian said, while yawning. Sorry, I forgot to yawn. And then they went to bed, and quickly fell asleep. Jesse slept on the bed, and Julian slept on the couch, in the living room. Jesse woke up of a loud cat scream. Kitty, what is it? Jesse said in a tired voice. I had a dream. I know what it is. I have a dream. I know what I'm here for. Fuck. What is it? Jesse said in a tired voice. Jesse, let's just start over. Jesse slept on the bed and Julian slept on the couch in the living room. Jesse woke up from a loud cat scream. Kitty, what is it? Jesse said in a tired voice. I had a dream. I know what I'm here for, Kitty said. Tell me, Jesse said. First, go wake Julian. You both need to know this, Kitty said. Jesse did that right away. Okay, Kitty. Tell us, Jesse said. Oh, I know, I'm reading weird. A long time ago, there was a conflict, a civil war between two elves, Kitty said. The conflict is still ongoing, and one day it said that a girl with courage, hope, and love will stop this war, and peace will be between the elves will forever roam the North Pole. That girl is you, Jesse, Kitty said. What are you saying? Jesse said. Isn't that obvious? You have to go to the North Pole and stop this war, Kitty explained. Oh, come on, do you think we're going to buy that? Elves are in fairy tales, Julian said. If they're talking cats, there are probably elves. There are probably elves existing too, Jesse said. Fair point, Julian said. So I have to go to the North Pole to stop the war. I don't know how to do that, Jesse said. You'll find out. You're the girl of the prophecy, Kitty said. Can you take us there? Jesse said. No, I may talk. I may talk. I may can talk. Whatever. But I'm not magic, Kitty said. How do I get there? Jesse said. I don't know. It's not my problem, Kitty said, as she sat down and took a nap. A nap? I know a guy who might take us there, Julian said. Call him, Jesse said. Julian called the guy. Hey, Jack, can I take me and my friend up to the North Pole? Julian said. Into the phone. A small voice came from the phone. A small voice came from the voice. It says A small voice came from the voice. That doesn't really make any sense, but I think it's his phone. Yes, I can. When will it take us? Julian asked. Tomorrow, at dawn, the voice replied. Where? Julian asked. At the coast, the voice replied. Great, see you there, Julian said, and hung up. They both went back to sleep. Well, the next morning, they went to the place where they agreed to meet Jack on. They were the only ones there. Strange. He said he would be here, Julian said. Psst, a whispering voice said. Over here. Jessie and Julian walked towards the voice. Jack, what are you doing? Julian said. Sorry. I'm in disguise, Jack said. Why? Julian asked. I'm actually on the run from the FBI, Jack said. Oh my god, what did you do now? Julian asked. I hacked into their main computer, Jack said. Why did you do that? Julian asked. I was bored, Jack said. That doesn't matter right now, Julian said. What really matters is to go to the North Pole. Oh right, the chopper is right here over there. Follow me, Jack said. Great, let's get going then, Julian said. As she followed Jack, Jessie put a hand on Julian's shoulder. Can I talk to you for a minute? Jessie asked. Sure, Julian said. Is he the guy who's going to follow us, going to help us? He's like 17, Jessie said. Believe me, he's good. He gets in trouble a lot, but he's a very good pilot, Julian said. Does he even have a license? Jessie asked. Probably not. He says no. But he can fly a helicopter. It doesn't say if he can fly 3 times, I just want to add that. Julian said. Julian continued following Jack, and Jessie did the same. Here it is, Jack said as they approached the helicopter. It looks solid. They climbed on board the helicopter and took off. Around when they were halfway there, Jack said, What are you going to do there? What are you going up there for? We're going to help out the folks that's up there with the taking care of a sick polar bear, Jessie said. It's nothing big, Julie said. Okay, I know you're lying, but I'm not going to ask more questions of that, Jack said. It was silence for the rest of the trip. They landed on the safe spot when they arrived at the hospital, North Pole. When are you going back? Jack said. I don't think we're home before after Christmas, Julian said. Okay then, see you later, Jack said. To everyone's surprise, Kitty jumped out of the helicopter. It made Jack fall over. What the hell? Jack said. Kitty, what are you doing here? Jessie said. Meow, Kitty said. Is that yours? Jack said. Yes, Jessie said. It must have followed used to the place and snuck on board the helicopter, Jessie said. I know it's us, but it actually says use. I don't know why it says use, but it just says that. No, it's... do you want to take me... do you want me to take it back home? Jack asked. No, it's fine, Jessie said. Okay then, I'm off to go, Jack said, as he went back inside the helicopter and took off. Where do we go? Julian asked. To the elves, Kitty said. All of a sudden, a cannon was fired, and a giant net flew towards Jessie. Jessie, look out! Julian shouted as she pushed her away. Like that, the net hit her. Nah, fuck. Like that, the net hit. Yeah, whatever. She got trapped and couldn't get out. Julian, Jessie said as she ran towards her. Yeah. Stop, Jessie, or they will take you too, Kitty said. Listen to him. Don't mind me, Julian said. No, Jessie said. We have to get going, Kitty said as he started walking, and Jessie followed him. Who was attacking us? Jessie asked. The elves, Kitty said. What? Aren't we going to see them now? Jesse said. That was not those elves, Kitty said. We have to get back to save Kitty. To save her, Kitty, Jesse said. Yes, I know, but we can't do anything right now. We have to get to the red elves first, Kitty said. When they had been walking for a while, they came to a giant snow cave. We're here, Kitty said. Jessie and Kitty went inside. Inside was the most beautiful thing Jessie had ever seen in her life. The ceiling had a massive crystal hanging down, crown hanging down from the ceiling. That makes sense. Just added hanging down from the ceiling, by the way. And a lot of toys were everywhere. A giant red creature with big muscle approached them. Welcome, travelers. We are the Red Elves. This is our workshop, the creature said with its deep voice. Greetings, Red Elves. We are travelers from the town of Willyville, Kitty said. Willyville? Then you must be the ones from the prophecy, the elf said. My name is Allegus. I'm basically the leader here, the elf said. Where's Santa? Jessie said. Santa? He's not here. Nobody knows what happened to him. He didn't do much either. We did all the work. All he did was drinking milk, eating cookies, and said ho 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 all day, Allegus said. Anyway, my friend Julian has been captured by the other elves, Jessie said. I need your help to break her free. Of course, we will break her free. Of course, we'll help you. She's probably at their base, the base that they took from us, Allegus said. They took over your base? Jessie asked. Yes, they took it from us. And they weren't alone. They had help by something evil, Allegus said. Nah, dude. Without that base, we can't make Christmas presents. No children will get their gift on Christmas morning. There will be no happiness. Without children's happiness, it can't be Christmas, Allegus said. That's how they make their gifts? Jessie said. Children's happiness is what generates our magic. Without our magic, we all will die, Allegus said. It's all hanging together in a big circle, Allegus said. A circle that doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? Then you have to take it back, Jessie said. And that we shall do. Today we rest. Tomorrow we attack, Allegus said. It was a lot of roar from the elves. Jessie, take a look around and have a rest. You have traveled far. Dinner's at 6, Allegus said. Jessie looked around. She was amazed by the place she was in. The place was gigantic. She could see the doors in the walls. They probably led to the elves' bedrooms. She looked around and talked to some of the elves. One of the elves' children went up to Jessie. You all pretty, it said. It was so young that it even couldn't say the words right. A couple of minutes later, the bell sounded. It was dinner. Jessie quickly went to the dinner table that was placed in the middle of the room. The food was wonderful. It was like caramel melting in Jessie's mouth. She ate turkey, but somehow it tasted like caramel. Kitty got an amazing Christmas-themed cat food, or just normal cat food, because yeah, that's how the Christmas works. They all had a nice chat at the ginormous dinner table. When they had finished their meal, Allegus said, "We have a big day tomorrow. We need the energy, so let's go to sleep, and tomorrow we claim what's rightfully ours." Jessie, that was a name, right? I can show you to your room. a female elf said. Okay, who are you? What's your name? Jessie asked. My name is Marie, the elf said. That's a very human name, Jessie said. I know, I was raised by a human, Marie said. Oh, that's so cool, Jessie said. The female elves were not as big as the male ones. Male elves. They were in fact much smaller. Yes, indeed. Your room is this way. Your room... What the fuck? Take your cat with you. Ah, good, Mary said. Jessie followed. She didn't say, oh, how good. There's something interesting added. Mary said, oh, that's so... Oh, fucking hell, what? Mary said. Jessie followed Marie to their room. In the room was an armor stand, with an armor on it. That's yours. You need it for the fight tomorrow, Mary said, and left the room. Around 30 minutes later, someone knocked at the door. It was Eligus. Come with me. I need to show you something, he said. Jessie followed Eligus through a giant double door. Inside, no, double door, not Dumbledore. Inside the room was a giant, beautiful Christmas tree that was decorated in the most beautiful way. It had the shiniest Christmas balls, the brightest of lights, and the most magnificent star was placed on the very top of the tree. This Christmas tree is called the wishing tree. This tree gathers the children's wishes and dreams. For each dream and wish that comes true, the tree grows bigger. And if the tree is big enough, we get our magic. With the magic, we can make the wish come true the next year. But there is a problem. If this tree has not been returned to its original spot anytime soon, the tree will die, and so do we. I'm not going to explain that. You just have to pay attention. Eligus said. So that's how the children got their gifts each year, Jessie said. But how does it work? Jessie said. Sorry. A wish of a child is one of the most precious things in the world. That is magic on its own, Eligus said. Here, take a closer look, Eligus said as he took his hand to one of the lights. He touched them. The light was not a light at all, but an orb, a yellow bright orb that showed a little girl holding a Barbie doll in her hand. This is a children's Christmas wish. Without this, we can't have any Christmas, Eligus said. This explains itself, Eligus said. As Jessie... And then Jessie walked back to her room. As Jessie walked back to her room, she began to think. What if we couldn't save Julian? What if she's dead? What will happen to Christmas if we don't get the base back? Jessie stopped thinking about that and went straight back into her room, where Kitty was waiting for her. Jessie slightly stroked him down his back, and as she went to bed, and so did Kitty. Jessie had trouble sleeping that night. She had too much to worry about. Is something bothering you, Jessie? Kitty said. I'm worried about Julian, Jessie said. Don't worry. We'll save her, Kitty said. Do you think she's alive? Jessie said. I know she's alive. I can feel it, Kitty said. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? Jessie said. I think you will fulfill the prophecy and stop this goddamn war, Kitty said. Jessie was still worried, but she felt better and fell asleep. The next day, there were chaos in the cave. All the grown-up elves and their oldest children were making plans for the attack. Jessie was in her room getting on her armor. Today is the day. Today we're going to rescue Julian, Jessie thought to herself. And then she left the room and went to the dinner room. Off we go, Alex said. Jessie followed the elves to the other base. It took a while, but they eventually got to a place not far from the other base. We attack when darkness falls, Alex said. Now they just have to wait. Meanwhile, they try to come up with a new strategy. I have an idea. They have never seen me, so I can go in and scout for a way to get the new strategy. Sorry, Jesse said. No, it's too risky. We just have to do a surprise attack and hope for the best, Alex said. You know, this plan is a great plan. It will be way smarter, Kitty said. Our number one priority is to get Julian out of there, Jesse said. Okay, let's do it your way, Alex said. But be careful, okay? He added. Oh, don't worry. I will, Jesse said. There's too many pages left. Then she went towards the base. The base was big. It was so big that I can't describe it right now. Describe how big it is. It was. But it was like the same size as a house for humans as it is for elves. The elves are giants in this story, by the way, in case you don't notice. Making an illusion that it's big. Jessie went inside the base. She snuck past all of the guards that were there. Eventually, she got to a cage where Julian was inside. Julian, Jessie said. Jessie, Julian replied. What are you doing here? Julian said. I'm rescuing you, of course, Jessie said. What are you wearing? Julian asked. My armor. Where's the key? Jessie said. In Santa's office, Julian said. How do you know it's Santa's office? Jessie said. It said it on the sign in front of it, Julian said. Oh, okay. Which way? Jessie said. Julian pointed at a door that stood on a balcony behind her. Oh, Jessie said. Then Jessie snuck her way up to the office unnoticed. She could see the key on the office desk. She climbed her way up there and got the key. She quickly snuck her way back to the cage where Julian was waiting. You got it! Thank God! Get me out of here! Julian said. Without any questions, she unlocked the door to the cage. They both ran out. When they reached the entrance, a deep voice said, Not so fast! Jessie and Julian continued running, but the guards stopped them from coming out. Why so fast? The voice said. Jessie and Julian turned around slowly. First now, Jessie realized that all of the elves was similar to the red elves. Only these were blue. I am Andawa, the leader of the blue elves. The blue elf said. We're not listening to you, Jessie said. Let me explain, Andawa said. No, you kidnapped my friend, Jessie said. That was meant for you, Andawa said. Listen, we won't hurt you. We just want to talk, Andawa added. Talk about what? Jessie said. Talk about this war. Talk about this war. We are peaceful creatures. We didn't want this war, Andawa said. What do you mean? Jessie asked, in anger. What do you mean? Just follow me into Santa's office, Andawa said. Jessie and Julian followed his instructions. A long time ago, the red elves one day took over. That didn't make any sense, but okay. Andawa said. You're lying, Jessie said. A long time ago, the red elves and the blue elves lived together in harmony. But on one day, the red elves began to attack. That was a long time ago. I said that a lot. They were mean to the red elves We were mean to the Red Elves, and we're sorry. But in fact, we all need each other for Christmas, Andour said. What? Jesse said. You see, the Red Elves are the ones that makes the toys, and we are the ones that do the other work, Andour said. He knocked at the door. Andour, are you in there? A voice said. Hide, Andour said. Jesse and Julian hid in the closet. Open the door, the voice said. Andour opened the door. Amphibious, what do you want? Andour said. I want to make peace with the... You want to make peace with the Red Elves. I can't allow that, Amphibious said. We need each other, Andour said. No, they just want to the base and torture us, Amphibious said. We were mean to them. You were mean to them, Andour said. Exactly. They want revenge, Amphibious said. No, you're wrong. We need to show them that we're sorry, Andour said. We need to attack and defend, Amphibious said. No, we don't, Andour said. Okay, I'm just gonna count how many pages are. Around 3 pages left. I was afraid you would say that, Amphibious said, as he took a knife that was hidden within his clothes and stabbed Andour to death with it. And then he left. Jesse and Julian came out of the hiding spot to help Andour. Leave me be, Andour said. No, Jesse said. Jesse, look at me, Andour said. Jesse looked at Andour with tears in her eyes as Andour said his last words. You need to stop this war. Jesse and Julian rushed outside the base. It was already dark outside. We need to tell the others, Julian said. Jesse and Julian ran to the other elves. But before they could say anything to them, Alligus said, Let us end this war! One of the other red elves blew in a horn. And all the elves went to war. We need to stop them, Jesse said as he grabbed Julian's arm and ran back to the base. The fight were massive. All the elves injured one another. I have an idea, Jesse said as he ran up to the balcony. Julian followed her though. Stop fighting, Jesse said. The sergeant came immediately. Why? They killed Andour, our leader. One of the blue elves said. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. They're lying, Alligus said. I found his dead body inside his office. Explain that. The same blue elf said. Sorry, stupid. It's true that Andour was killed, but he wasn't killed by Alligus or any of the red elves, but from one of the blues, Jesse said. Impossible, a blue elf said. It's true. He was killed by Amphibious. I know it because I was there, Jesse said. I was there too. We saw it all, Julian said. There was a lot of discussion between the elves. There he is! Get him! Alligus said. All the elves attacked Amphibious. No! No! What are you doing? No! Amphibious said. As they brought him to a prison cell. You did it, Jesse. You stopped the war, Julian said as he hugged Jesse. No, we did it, Jesse said. Let's celebrate the peace! Celebrate the peace, Alligus said. Xylophone. They all had a great time celebrating the peace. After the party, one of the blue elves came up to Jesse and Julian. "Hi, my name is Metro. I can take you home," he said. "You can?" Jesse said. "Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Just follow me," Metro said. They followed Metro into a room with a room. In this room were the wishing tree already placed. "Just say your wish out loud and you can get home," Metro said. Jessie felt something was wrong, but she couldn't set a finger on it. Then she saw it. The star was missing. "Oh my God, as Jessie said. "Oh my God, you're right. Without it, you can't get home. And children can't get gifts for Christmas," Metro said. "Where's Algus?" Jessie said. "I don't know. Haven't seen him at all since before the party," Metro said. "He must have taken it and left." "We have to go to find him," Jessie said. "I'm going with you," Julian said. Then Jessie and Julian ran outside. Kitty followed them. "Wait! I know where Algus is," Kitty said. "Where?" Jessie said. "He's in a cave on the top of the icy mountain," Kitty said. "Is it that one?" Julian said, as she pointed at the snowy mountain. "Yes," Kitty said. "How did you know?" Jessie said. "I saw him go up there," Kitty said. "And you didn't tell us?" Jessie said. "Nobody asked," Kitty said. Let's see. Then Jessie and Julian went up to the icy mountain and into the cave. "Stay back," Algus said. "Give that back. You know how important it is," Jessie said. "Don't you get it? The entire reason this war started was because of this star," Algus said. "And Dower told me that he was mean to you," Jessie said. "That is not true," Algus said. "We had a fight over this star, and this began the entire war. It's a fight over this. It's better off destroyed," Algus said. "But without that, we won't have Christmas," Jessie said. The ground began to rumble. "Do you feel that? The magic is running out," Jessie said. "And that doesn't make any sense," Me said. Did you already do that? "What have I done?" Algus said. Odd, it's only December 19th. I mean 20th. It's the 19th here, but I meant 20th. Julie said. "Actually, it's December 24th. Time goes faster here. We don't know why," Algus said. "What time is it?" Jessie said. "About 23:40. The hours goes by normally, but the days are different." "I know. It doesn't make sense," Algus said. "We don't have much time," Jessie said. "We have to hurry. Come on, Algus," Jessie said. Jessie, Julian, and Algus ran as fast as they could. Suddenly, a giant crack showed up and divided the mountain in two. "It's too steep. We'll never make it alive," Julian said. The ground was shaking as if it was an earthquake. "Yes, you will," Algus said, as he jumped up and down. "Algus, what are you doing?" Jessie said. "Saving you," Algus said. "How can they save us?" Jessie asked. "You see, you're on the edge. The part that you're on is loose. So I'm going to create an avalanche," Algus said. "No, that's suicide," Jessie said. "What's going on?" Julian said. Algus is sacrificing himself," Jessie said. "Tell my kids I'm sorry," Algus said, as he did the final jump that triggered the avalanche, and Jessie and Julian rode it down on an icy part that came off in the clash. Jessie had tears in her eyes for a second time. Yeah, that's fucking annoying. Alligators! Jesse shouted as they rode the avalanche down. When they hit the ground, Julian said, "Come on! We don't have much time," Julian said. Jesse and Julian rushed back to the base and into the room where the wishing tree was. The earthquake was so big that the building was about to collapse. Yeah, it was a building. "Hurry, hurry," Metro said. Jessie climbed the tree as fast as she could. When she reached the top, she put the star there. The earthquake stopped. "Make the wish, Jessie," Julian said. "I wish me, Kitty, and Julian were back at my house," Jessie said, loud. Suddenly, Jessie, Julian, and Kitty were back at Jessie's house. Her wish had come true. "I think I should go home now," Julian said. "I think that too," Jessie said. "Merry Christmas," Julian said. "Merry Christmas," Jessie said, as she gave Julian a hug. Jessie watched Julian until she couldn't see her anymore and closed the door. "This has been quite an adventure," Jessie thought to herself, as she went to bed and quickly fell asleep. Because yeah, this was a little bit longer than the others. I recorded for almost an hour now, and yeah, as I said, it's very long, and that's all I have time for you today. So if you like this episode, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload a new video. And when all that is done, we will all meet again next time on the channel. And also, Merry Christmas.